could seal their fate.
They made a vow their mother will be found.
Unfortunately, they never did find her. Welcome to another edition of Furry Girl Profiles. This episode marks our third visit to the Sonic Underground, which was released in 1999, just 5 years after Sonic the Hedgehog or Sonic Sat AM was cancelled in 1994. The 40-episode series once again placed Sonic in an apocalyptic future, just like its predecessor. Only this time with a few big differences. A triplet sister named Sonia, a triplet brother named Manic, and alongside Sonic's new siblings was supposed to be the woman who would become the most important figure in Sonic's life and in the story. Voiced in English translation by Gail Webster, and voiced by Jocelyn Gasson in German, the mother to Sonia, Sonic, and Manic, Queen Aleena.
But just after my children were born, the evil Dr. Robotnik used his technology to turn our world into a place of terror.
In the Underground verse, Aleena was the queen of Mobotropolis before Robotnik forced her off her throne, as well as the original leader of the Freedom Fighter Resistance. Throughout the series, all of her roles were only supporting, with her single biggest role being episode 26, titled Beginnings. While not making very many appearances in the 40-episode run, her voice narrated the start of almost every one. In July 1999, 2 months after the TV series ended, a crossover story was created, Sonic Super Special number 10, featuring the main Archie Sonic crossing over with the cast of Sonic Underground. In Zone Wars, A Tale of Two Hedgehogs, Queen Aleena made cameo appearances during the flashback. Though her dress was colored incorrectly, her backstory was very much the same as it was in the TV series. Just after the triplets were born, Robotnik took over Mobotropolis. He would place a bounty on both her and her children. At some point after taking her children into hiding, the Oracle of Delphius reaches out to her. He tells her a prophecy about a better future, where Robotnik is defeated.
Someday you will reunite with your children to become the Council of Four.
He prophesies that they will finally reunite one day and become the Council of Four and overthrow Robotnik. However, for this better future to come true, there had to be sacrifice. For the safety of her children, she had to separate from them. She left Sonia in the care of a wealthy aristocrat named Lady Windermere. Out of the 3 triplets, Manic was stolen from his intended home and raised by a thief named Furry. And Aleena left Sonic's basket in the care of a nameless fugitive couple. They too were ultimately captured by Robotnik and had their house burned to the ground, leaving Sonic in the care of Uncle Chuck. In the comic, Uncle Chuck is mentioned as Sonic's guardian, but his adoptive parents are not. While forming the Resistance, the trio often searched for their mother. So was Robotnik, Sleet, and Dingo, a constant reminder of why Queen Aleena went into hiding. On numerous occasions, they tried to use Sonic, Sonia, and Manic to capture her, or they would play on their desire to finally meet their mother to capture them, whichever was more convenient. But it seemed neither side fully understood what she was capable of or how far her reach was.
I love you, my little Manic. The mirror is your way out. Remember, the mirror.
As far as her children went, though they were always pursuing her, she always had an uncanny ability to be a lot closer than they thought. An assumption that could be made just by her narrating the story and her telling us about their activities. Always working from the shadows, always being careful not to unveil herself to them. Always mysterious, yet never 100% silent. When she needed to communicate with them, she always had a way to relay a message. There were also times she was never very far behind when her children were facing serious danger, and has been their rescuer on numerous occasions, such as when Manic was trapped in the roboticizer.
Yes, indeed it is.
But Queen Aleena could be just as intelligent as she was crafty, something Robotnik seemingly underestimated about her. As seen in episode Jewel in the Crown, Robotnik receives a picture from a merchant that he has and is selling the crown jewel of Queen Aleena. Robotnik wanted this jewel because he believed in the legend that if it was separated from Aleena, it would act as a beacon that would lead to her. So he sends Sleet and Dingo out to meet the merchant, where they indeed find the crown jewel of Mobius. But if anything sounds off about this situation, it's because it is. The jewel was fake and the merchant was working with Queen Aleena to lead Robotnik into a trap. But the trio knew about the jewel too and threw a wrench into the plan. Unfortunately, they wrestle it away from Sleet and Dingo, who were supposed to have stolen it, and uses it to try to track down their mother, which leads them into a carnivorous cave, which threatened to trap them forever if they did not escape quickly. When they go back to the merchant's shop, he is long gone. They only figure out the truth when they see a picture of their mother, but they didn't know about the trap. All they could do was press on.
Freedom is a long road, full of unexpected twists and turns, but we must keep going. Don't lose hope. Someday we'll be reunited.
Thank you all for tuning in to Furry Girl Profile's Queen Aleena. If you liked today's video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for future videos. My name is Jawbreaker, and I thank you for watching Playfur Cinema.